Tom Jones, She's a Lady. This one here has a really cool intro riff. It's this really quick scale up and then like a bend on that. If you didn't want to do this part and you just wanted to like do the rhythm for it, it's just basically the E minor chord that's just hanging in the background. So just to kick it off, this will be a nice practice in like hammer-ons and picking. So it's going to start by we do a open to 2 hammer on the A string. Okay, same thing now on the D string, and then on the G string we do that twice. Okay, so basically just hammer on, pull off, hammer on, and then we just end it all with an open B string. Okay, so basically we're just working our way up here, doing the same thing. Okay, you want kind of like a dirtier, grittier tone on this for sure. Okay, and the trick is we just need to like get that down and then get it up to tempo. Okay, so it'd be something like. Okay. Alright, and once we get that down, then we just come all the way up here, and then we do a bend on the 10 of the B while fretting 7 on the E. So then we bend it to get that, that unison tone. Okay. Alright, and if you don't like that, then you can just bend it up at 14G, 12B. Same thing, whichever bend you like. I just like to keep it here, a little closer to what we're doing down there. Okay, so we're going to do it twice. Alright, and now we just get into the main progression here, and this is pretty much the same deal for like the verse and the chorus. It just kind of ends on a newer chord, but we're just going to jump between an E minor chord. Okay, a couple measures with the E minor. And the strumming, you can just kind of keep it real simple if you like. Hit it once every measure, or just, if you want to get a little busier with it, just, something like that. It's up to you. So a couple measures with the E minor. Okay, and then we jump to a D chord. And if you want, you can just hang on this D chord, keep it simple. Couple measures. But if you want to, add a little flavor to it, especially if, you want to get everything that's happening in the song, the horn section does this cool little melody here where we do basically just picking through bits of that D chord where we're doing the 2 on the E to open, then the 3 on the B to open, and then just end on a 2 of the G. Okay, so. Okay, nice little touch you can put in there if you want, especially if you don't have a horn section. Works nice. Alright, and so we'll go through that 3 times, and then we kind of get into more what the chorus is, but it's just basically just, E minor and a D. But then we finish with the E minor for a couple measures. Okay, and then we hit a B minor chord. And with this, straight up just hit it once and just let it rest. Just ring through the measures. Especially because now we want to do this cool little solo thing that happens. Okay, so we'll hit that B minor. And then before the measure's out, we come up and we do way up here. We got to slide way up fast. So we go 14G, hammer on to 16. Okay, then we hit 15B. And that'll wrap up that measure. Alright, and then we come up even further now, and we do bend at 17B, and then we'll hit the 17E right under it, and then hit the bent 17B and release it, and then just come off to like a 15B. And this will change, slightly every time it's played, so you can throw in your little different flavors there if you like, but this is kind of just the crux of it right here. Something like that. Yeah, so. Okay, now we get to a bridge section, so some newer progressions coming in now. And it's going to switch up measure-wise too, so it'll be 2 chords per measure now with these chords. And it's going to come up to B flat here, and I like to just kick it off this way, trying to keep the chords, as close together as I can. So do the B flat here with the 1 on A, 3 through 3 on the D, G, B. All right, and just a couple counts on this because it's half the measure. And then to a F chord. Okay, so we just shift up to the top strings here. Okay, just to finish the measure. All right, and now we have to slide up here because it's E flat. Probably my least favorite chord because there's only really this way to play it here, make it sound cool. So all the way up here we go 6, A, 888 on the D, G, B. Okay, a couple counts, and then we're gonna go back to that B flat, but instead of like just coming back here, I like to just do this and just come up to this bar chord of it. Okay, so, and we're gonna repeat that whole thing 3 times. Okay, and then we get to this last run of it. But we kind of add some new elements to the end of it. So we'll do the B flat to F, come to that E flat, but now we go to D, so just drop, I like to just drop it down a fret to the 5 and 7s. Okay, finish the measure with that, and then into the next measure, we'll kind of do this progression up, just 1, 2, 3. So we'll hit the D, E flat, so up a fret, and then up a fret again to just hit the E, and we'll just hang on this E for a couple measures. Okay, so it'd sound like. Alright, now we just get right back into the normal verse and chorus progression. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.